Good morning. I'm Professor Andrew Deeks, President of University College Dublin. On behalf of my fellow faculty and staff, I wish to extend a warm welcome to this virtual conferring, especially to our students, your families and friends, and your supporters far and wide. I'm delighted to be joined by the Principal of the College of Engineering and Architecture, Professor Aoife Ahern, and by the Associate Dean of Engineering, Associate Professor David Timoney. This is a meeting of the University gathered for the conferring of degrees. A quorum is present, and I now call upon Associate Professor Timoney to commence the proceedings.
Thank you, President. On behalf of my colleagues at the UCD College of Engineering and Architecture, I would like to reiterate the President's warm welcome to you all. Chean ma colíochta I goláiste na hinnealtóireachta agus na hailteoireachta UCD, tá áthas orm fáilte go raibh chuig an searmanas bruntaine fíorúil seo inniu. Our conferring ceremonies at O'Reilly Hall celebrate and recognise your academic achievements. They offer an opportunity for a class get-together where you can embrace one another and share your class spirit before you head your separate ways. However, we find ourselves in unprecedented times. You now take your place in a changed world, one that is living with the COVID-19 pandemic. And I know you will play your part as the world adapts to that change, and indeed adapts to the inevitable new normal. On behalf of my colleagues in the college who have taught and guided you throughout your studies, I want to congratulate each and every one of you. Before we commence, I will explain the procedure which we will follow. The candidates on whom degrees are to be conferred are graduands. That is, they have fulfilled the requirement and are proceeding to their degree. The Principal of the College of Engineering and Architecture, Professor Aoife Ahern, will present the graduands for the degree. In response to the presentation, the President, Professor Andrew Deeks, will confer the degree. The candidates have then become graduates. Professor Ahern will read in Latin and the President will respond in Latin to her. I will then call the names of the graduates for each degree. Honours degree of Bachelor of Engineering.
Priornabilis praeses totaque universitas. Praesento vobis hasce meas filias filiosque meos, quos omne scio tamoribus quem doctrina habiles, et idoneos esse qui adamatantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in arte ingenieria honoro curso confecto, idque tibi fide mea testor expondeo, totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, admitto voet gradum baccalaureatus in arte ingenieria honoro curso confecto.
Thank you both. Biomedical Engineering. Maram Ghazi Al-Ghanim, Salma Al-Kowiz, Shada Saleh Ibrahim Al-Zijaliya,
Sarah Escalante,
Jefu May, Stephen O'Dwyer, Mark O'Mara, Cian O'Sullivan, Cormac Ring. Chemical Engineering. John Blaney, John Briody, Ciara Burke, Ciara Carroll, Jack Gerard Donnelly, Sarah Doran, Andras Miklos Fejer, Catherine Louise Gleeson, Sean Hannigan, Arisha Irfan, Deirdre Patricia Lee, Samson Lubega, Kate McGrath, Megan McIntyre, Jamie McLaughlin,
Niamh O'Connell,
Niall Patrick O'Doherty, Kate Elizabeth O'Dwyer, Shona O'Shea, Sri Vishnu Pusarapu, Thomas Richardson, Amy Slattery. Chemical and Bioprocess Engineering, Ifedeo Akinsuli, Claire Margaret Bowles, Aoife Brennan, Laura Carroll, Neil Robert Drayton, Claudia George, Keelan Glennan, Joshua Matthew Gorman Climax, Chai Jia Yi, Sean Larkin, Scarlett Maeve McGowan, Tara Ann Middleton, Grace O'Shea, Mark Patrick John Samuel, Jasjotpal Kaur Sohan Pal, James Cornelius Watson. Civil Engineering, Ian Levy, Cal Connor Otto Mulcahy. Electrical Engineering,
Mohammed Maz Raza Syed,
Electronic Engineering, Nuria Abdallah, Jordan Cassidy, Owen Faust, Shane Patrick Mullins, Cian O'Donnell, Tiernach O'Riada, Aindrilla Ray, Zin G. Janice Wang, Mechanical Engineering, Sam C. Attrill, Joseph Barrett, Sean Doyle, Michael Dunleavy, Anna Dunn, Cameron James Everard, Alan Fagan, Austin Michael Grehan, Donald Patrick Healy, Patrick Hughes, Eric Hutchinson, Ronan Keane, Aidan Ziang Lee,
Ahmad Mohammed Farid Al-Mujadid,
Matthew James McCormack, Aidan Morris Rowe, Matthew Murnan, Rory Michael O'Donnell, Paula Sabio, Duran Shaffrey, Lorcan Sheridan, Henry Spillane, Luke Woodward. Degree of Master of Engineering.
Piorables Prices, Totaque Universitas. Praesento vobis hasce meas filias filiosque meos, quos omnes scio tamoribus quam doctrina habiles, et idoneos esse qui adimatantur ad gradum magisterii in arte ingenieria, idque tibi fide mea testor expondeo, totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, emitto voe grada magisteri in arte ingenieria.
Thank you both. Biomedical Engineering. Bidemi Awu, Emma Bailey, Laura Bennett, Dritika Bora, Meg Brennan, Rachel Kassar Torrigiani, Aideen Caulfield, Hoi Yan Haley Chan, Teresa Connell, Christopher Darcy, Jasmine Doyle, Jack Dunn, Sinead Mora Ellison, Theo Farrell, Una Grogan, Sean Hassett, Ronan Hearn, Meng Jiang, Connor James Kelly, David Kelly, Sean Brendan Kilroy, Connor Lynch, Elena Mangold, Robert McCarthy, Maeve McDonough, Jacob McNichol, Rebecca Marr, Daniel Malloy, Katie Noonan, A. O'Cleary, Oluwada Milad Oke, Andrea Cuero Martin, Kevin Ryan, Melwin Sajan, Christopher Simons, Ashik Kadar Mohedin Sirajudin, Joya Marcello Tichera Castari, Digvijay Thorat, Eva Turner Heaney. Biosystems and Food Engineering. Goya Dong, Jipeng Hu, Andrew McMahon, Sri Aditya Sri Basham, Yifei Pei, Zi Wang. Chemical and Bioprocess Engineering. Najim Afolabi, James Baker, Connor Byrne, Andrian Binzari, Sean Buckley, Aoife Cahill, Evan Carroll, Niamh Casey, Cathal Daly, Eamon Egan, Lucy Fitzgerald, Eamon Forrestal, Lisa Galvin, Kevin Giles, Emily Grant, Ruth Hanna, Fiona Jacob, Edward Kelly, Jack Lynch, Florence May, Saoirse McNally, Julie Milroy, Ryan Moffat, Conor Patrick Moore, Cathal O'Connor, Jack O'Connor, Matthew O'Donovan, Alpha Ugochukwu Otunye, Patrick Ryan, Joshua Solan, Katie Sreenan, Andrew Edwin Tutty, Jake Ward, Bethany Williamson. Civil, Structural and Environmental Engineering. Enoch Ademo, Niall Burke, Fionn de Burka, James Gerard Dugan, Henry Hall, Oisin Lally, Jingyi Lee, Aaron O'Cally, Judah O'Connor Monelli, Peter O'Hengasa. Electrical Energy Engineering. Rui Kai, Brenda Essie Ehig Iegba, Ewa Garbiech, Dean Alexander Krutov,
Shruti Maya Santosh,
Iller McGill, John McMahon, Linwei Zhu. Electronic and Computer Engineering. Ilona Mora Adams, Olomide Akinremi, Aoife Barnes, Evan Bracken, Connor Brophy, Robert A. Brown, Joseph Carthy, Philip Dunlea, Liam Owen Fitzgerald, Mark Gannon, Cleena Gartland, Jitin James, Adam Judge, Weiliang Lee, Brona Mary McCaffrey, Daniel McManus, Barry McNichol, Hannah O'Keefe, Owen James O'Shea, Sriniti Ramprasad, Robert Connor Reardon, Cathal Ryan, Adam Miles Shaw, Catherine Juliette Vechter, Minda Wen, Connor Wilson, Li Heng Zhang. Energy Systems Engineering. Aaron Boylan, Daniel Brown, Thomas Burke, David Byrne, Stephen Carolyn Holmes, Patrick Neil Caulfield, Ellen Cronin, Fineen Thomas Crowley, Cian Doyle, Rachel Duggan, Stephen Finn, Cian Goggin, Owen Halton, Anudeep Kesaraju, Sarah Kieran, Shane Marmion, Emily Jane Mulcair, Brian O'Reilly, Hannah Riley. Engineering with Business. Cian Barber, Dara Coleman, Tom Cunan, Arnav Dania, Connor Doyle, Ruan Fanning, Sam Flahive, Thomas Foley, Anthony Healy, Jack Higgins, Rebecca Kaligorski, Matthew David Kelly, Robert Kelly, Oisin Marin, Ronan Maxwell, Charlie McCarthy, Robert McGee, Paul McGoldrick, Joe McHugh, Ciara Ann McNally, Jack Roger Maloney, Jack Mulcahy, Priya Muralid Haran, Fergal O'Brien, Conor O'Doherty, Brian O'Farrell, or Arishij Hasitha Anthony Madhumal Pereira, Potluri Rachan, Darcy Vahi, Noel Watson, Kavisha Hareen Yatagam Pitia, Gavin Yandole. Engineering Management. Aidan Byrne, Elizabeth Cohalan, Andrea Doherty, Keith Fitzpatrick, Michael Patrick Fleming, Damien McGuinness, Cathal Quigley. Material Science and Engineering. Aisling Maria Bullard, Oisin Thomas Gavigan, Hugh Gerard Irving, Rowan O'Neill, Josephine Ryan Murphy. Mechanical Engineering. Oisin Byrne, John Carroll, Sophie Cassidy, Michael Connolly, Caroline Crowley, Killian Fitzpatrick, Scott Levy, Conor Maguire, Jack Michael McAvoy, Nikesh Kumar Mishra, Thomas Joseph Ryan, Killian Shaw, Owen Patrick Summers, Balaji Santosh Kumar Thara, Evan Winterlich, Alexander Yusko. Optical Engineering. Daniel Stephen Cosgrave, Emma Lampkin. Structural Engineering with Architecture. Sean Henry Bartlett, James Alexander David D'Ambrosio, Connor Matthew Flannery, Rachel Hogan, David Maguire, Jean McLaughlin, Anton Murphy, John Paul Murray, Jack O'Riordan, Sorcha van Dessel. Degree of Master of Engineering Science.
Priornabilis praeses totaque universitas. Praesento vobis hanc meam filiam filiumque meum. Quoscio tam moribus quam doctrina habiles, et idoneos esse qui adamatantur ad gradum magisterii in scientia ingenieria, idque tibi fide mea testor expondeo, totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, mito voad grada magisteri in scientia ingenieria.
Thank you both. Biopharmaceutical engineering. Neil Connor McAgon, Connor Shane Smith, Barry Walsh, Beaky Yu. Electronic and computer engineering. Ho Bao Anle. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Priornabilis praeses totaque universitas. Praesento vobis hasce meas filias filiosque meos, quos omne scio tamoribus quam doctrina habiles, et idoneos esse qui adamatantur ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae, idque tibi fide mea testor expondeo, totique academiae.
Ego auctoritate mihi concessa, mito voad gradum doctoratus philosophia.
Thank you both. Dara Egan. Dr. Egan's thesis title is Application of In Situ Process Monitoring During Metal Additive Manufacture of Porous Structures. Vibhutesh Kumar Singh. Dr. Singh's thesis title is Channel Estimation and Receiver Design for FBMC/OQAM and OTFS modulation schemes. Magdalena Zich. Dr. Zich's thesis title is Neuromechanical Modeling for the Investigation of Lower Limb Motor Adaptation During Walking and Cycling. That concludes the conferring of degrees. I'm now delighted to welcome our guest speaker, Professor Orla Feely, to address you. Professor Feely is UCD Vice President for Research, Innovation and Impact and will be a familiar face to many of you. She's a proud UCD alumna and was recently inaugurated as President of Engineers Ireland.
I'm delighted to have the opportunity to join you on this wonderful occasion and to congratulate you, our newest graduates, and all who have supported you along the way. Graduation is one of the great pivotal points of life. It is a time to look back on all that you have achieved, recalling the hopes, dreams, and very hard work that have brought you to this point, and also to look forward to the many achievements yet to come. It is a day of optimism and promise, made all the more so by our ongoing emergence from the very difficult circumstances of the past 18 months. You are now graduates, and that is a major milestone, but today is about more than that. For most of you, Today is the day you become a graduate engineer. This means joining the ranks of a profession that has done more than any other to reshape the world we live in, from the most basic global needs of clean water and sustainable energy, right up to the latest communications applications that enlighten and enliven our world. We engineers have traditionally not made much of a song and dance about the achievements of our profession, but we should, because they are spectacular. You are now members of this profession, learning from those who have gone before you and building on their work with your new energy, new enthusiasm, and new ideas. You are also joining the community of UCD graduates, which means that you are and will always remain part of our story. In fact, we can say more than that. Our graduates are the most visible, the most influential, and the most important manifestation of who we are and what we do as a university. Your connection to UCD is a lasting one, ever growing. As you succeed, think of the many ways in which you might sow the seeds of further success among future generations of our students, supporting them to deliver on their promise and potential. You are graduating at a time of great challenge and disruption, but we have much to draw on as we face these challenges head-on to deliver a sustainable future. As engineers, you are trained to be problem solvers, and there is no shortage of problems to be solved. Some of you will work in traditional engineering sectors, others will work elsewhere. You may work in Ireland, outside Ireland, or both. You will seek to solve great challenges, the big global problems we can see today, and others that we cannot yet envisage. Wherever you go and whatever you do, you are equipped to unleash your skills, your creativity, and your capacity for innovation to do great things. You have chosen to be part of a profession that constantly strives to make things better tomorrow than they are today. Sometimes in small ways, other times in very big. We in UCD are very proud of you, and we wish you every success as you carve your own unique trajectory and leave your mark on the profession and on the world. Congratulations, good luck, agus go nairi an bóthar libh.
My warmest thanks to Professor Feely for those inspirational words. Now I will ask Professor Andrew Deeks, UCD President, to address you. Congratulations once again, and enjoy this very special day.
As President of UCD, I take great pleasure and pride in extending my personal congratulations to each one of you who has graduated today. My thanks to our guest and student speakers for their inspirational words to you. This has been another year of extraordinary challenge as the world continues to deal with the impact of COVID-19. I am, however, greatly heartened by how we as a community here at UCD have responded to the crisis with creativity and innovation and with courage and compassion. It is in these most testing of circumstances that we truly show what we are made of, individually and collectively. In facing the demands placed on us, we are discovering new depths to our resourcefulness and resilience. As Ireland's global university, UCD has played and continues to play a vital role in shaping our response to the pandemic nationally and globally, both culturally and scientifically. I'm proud to see how our brightest minds are rising to the challenge across all academic disciplines, from medicine, science and engineering to the arts and humanities. All around me, members of our UCD community have stepped up with courage and vision to meet the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, and their actions continue to underscore the vital importance of education, research and evidence-based decision-making in transforming our society. Conferring ceremonies are very special days in the calendar of the university, both for our students and for our faculty and staff, marking the culmination of years of study and hard work by you, our graduates, and of the teaching and guidance by our faculty and staff. Following your graduation, you will operate in a changed world, one where your skills are in keen demand, your energy and passion are needed, and one that will warmly welcome your expertise. Here at UCD, we have almost 8,000 international students joining us from over 145 countries, adding enormously to the diversity and quality of campus life and to the UCD educational experience. We bring the best of the world to Ireland and the best of Ireland to the world. And so it's a particular pleasure for me to extend an Irish welcome to the families and friends of our international students who are joining us online today. Céad Míle Fáilte, Roíomh Go Léir, 100,000 welcomes to you all. Our mission is to give each of you a holistic education, to inculcate in you a lifelong desire to learn and to create, and to instill in you a sense of purpose, a capacity for critical thinking, a desire to make a difference in society, and above all, an awareness of the global community in which you can make an impact. And I hope that today, as you join or rejoin the proud community of UCD graduates, you will embrace these attributes and take them with you as you embark on the next stage of your life journey. While you were students, you were at the centre of the UCD community, and as you graduate, you carry that UCD badge with you. Wear it well, use it to open doors to advance your own life's ambitions, but also extend a helping hand to those who come after you. Seek to inspire and encourage them, and above all, follow our motto, Ad Astra, to the stars, by seeking to make your own mark and your own contribution to our society. You are now a member of a very proud UCD alumni group of almost 300,000 based in 170 countries worldwide. And so, wherever your career takes you, I hope that whenever you wear the UCD crest or colours, you will remember your alma mater. I trust that in everything you do and achieve in the future, the values enshrined in UCD of creativity, excellence, integrity, collegiality, engagement and diversity will remain part of your intellectual DNA. I'm very encouraged by the government's reopening plan for the autumn, by the lower infection rate, decrease in hospital admissions and the collapse in the mortality rate, and by the pace and efficiency of the national vaccination rollout. Here at UCD, we will continue to follow the government's advice and guidelines, looking forward to a smooth return to campus as soon as it's possible, and keeping everyone's health and safety at the forefront of our minds. I wish you well as you embark on your careers. Take care of yourselves and your families, and take heart in the hope that we will come together again soon at the end of this journey, stronger and more united than ever. Congratulations once again. Enjoy the rest of this very special day.